Alright, I'm going to do a video on probability of A and B and A union B. And my pen's being a little funny, so you'll have to bear with me. This symbol means intersection. And I read it as and. And this symbol means union. And I'm going to read it as or. So what this means is, let's say I had two sets of numbers, and let's say the first numbers were 2, 3, and 5. Those are all prime numbers on a die. Let's say I had another set of numbers, and they're 1, 3, and 5, and these ones are prime. And these are odd numbers on a die. I might say, well, what do the two sets have in common? And let's call this set A, and this one's set B. So say A and B have 3 and 5 in common. Well, if I want to know, so let's say I want to find a number that's in set A and B. That's 3 and 5. If I want to find a number that's in A or B, well, that's different because that's 1, 2, 3, or 5. So here you can see there's two elements that are present in both. Three and 5. And here you can see that there's 4 elements that are present overall in both sets. 1, 2, 3, 5. So if I want to find the probability of rolling a die and getting a prime and an odd, I would have two possible options, but how many numbers are on a die? There's 6. So it's 2 out of 6 or 1 out of 3. If I want to find the probability of getting a prime or an odd, it would be 4 out of 6, which is 2/3. Now, there's actually a relationship between the two. And I'm going to erase this for now. We're going to do another one. And it looks a little bit like this. If I had a Venn, oops, goodness me. If I had a Venn diagram, maybe I can do this. That's not going to work. Where's my pen? My pen's not working very well tonight. So let's say I have something that looks like this. And these are people who play sports. This is people who play music. And let's say I have 10 kids who play sports. I have 8 kids who play music, and then I have 3 kids who play both. So really, my sports, I really have 13 children who play sports. And music, I really have 11 kids who play music. Or don't play music. Oh, I guess you would say play music. So the probability of having somebody who plays sports is really, let's see, I have 21 students altogether. Is really 13 out of 21. And the probability of somebody who plays music, if I were to select somebody at random, would be 11 out of 21. probability that somebody is playing sports and music is 3 out of 21, which is 1/7. But the probability that they play sports or music, I'd have to take all the people who play sports, which are 13 out of the 21, plus all the people that play music, which is 11 out of 21. But I ended up counting these three people twice. Goodness me. So I had to subtract that out. 3 out of 21, which gives me 21 out of 21, which makes sense because that's 1, which is 100%. Everybody plays either sports or music in my example. So the formula here, which is really, really, really important, is this. The probability of A or B is equal to the probability of A plus the probability of B minus what they have in common, A and B. Hope that helps. I hope this video has been useful. And if you get stuck, watch it again, but really learn this formula. It is super, 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 super important and super useful.